is getting darker, and the full moon is in the sky. In the distance, you hear a howl and a blood-curdling cry. You think it's probably just the wind, but then something else happens. Something that makes you think again.
There's something moving out through the night. You got that sickly sinking feeling that something isn't right. You run to find a shelter, locked in the door, but behind you there's a shadow crawling across the floor. You turn to scream. It seems a little mean, knees are shaking, cold sweat, and your hearts are racing. Those claws, those teeth, who's that underneath? Is that a hedgehog? Your eyes can't believe he's been going to fly. You better fly, 'cause there's no one here to save you, and you cannot deny he's been one to fly. Just say goodbye, 'cause there's no place left to run to. There's no place left to hide. You think you made it, running out the back, but you better think again, because something's on your track.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Pet Shop Girl Sydney here, and Happy New Year, guys. So this is my first ever review of for 2017. So yeah, guys. And this episode, I'm going to reviewing. Today is called Playing It on Rio. So yeah. So yeah, before I get started and read the plot, I'm actually joined with Caesar today, and he's going to be joining me for this review. So Caesar, you can introduce yourself.
Greetings, and let's do this shit.
Okay, well, I'm gonna start by reading the plot of this episode. So yeah, so the plot of this episode, is an old nemesis shows up to defeat Blythe and the pets competing in the carnival parade in Rio. So yeah, so that was a pretty short plot, and which is good, I guess. So yeah, so I'm just gonna get right into my positives that I have for this episode. So yeah, so positives I have. So the first positive I have, which actually is a picture that I have right here for this review, is when Vinny got electrocuted from opening a doorknob with a bobby pin, which, like, what the heck did he, like, where the heck did he even get that bobby pin? Like, I don't understand that. But still, I thought this part, it was funny, and at the same time it made no sense whatsoever, because there's literally, well, I'm not even a scientist actually, but I just don't think there's no science in that, to be honest. So yeah. Oh, and hang on guys, I have to pause this video now because now my laptop decides that it wants to be charged. So I'm gonna pause this video real quick and be back with you guys. So yeah. Hey guys, so sorry about that, but I'm back. So yeah. So the second positive that I have for this episode is Russell and Zoe being amazing and cute in this episode. It just makes me so happy, and I ship it like so hard. So yeah. So yeah. And so, the third positive I have for this episode is the song in this episode that, Minka sang. I don't know, like, the name of it, but I thought it was pretty good song, I guess. So, yeah. And so, the fourth positive I have is when Russell was dancing and he accidentally stepped on Minka's foot. And I don't know why, but I thought that part was really funny, and I also feel bad for Minka because of Russell's clumsiness. So, Russell, you made a bad move right there, but hey, he's still my favorite pet anyways. So yeah. Anyways, and then the fifth positive I have, which is my last positive, is Ramon got what he deserved in the end of the episode. Because he was just being like a complete, like, douche. Yeah, an asshole, like Caesar said, and he was being a complete douche in this episode too, and
a piece of shit!
Yes, and a piece of shit, so yeah. So now I'm done in my pauses, so I'm gonna tell you guys the negatives that I have for this episode. So yeah, so the negatives that I have, so my first negative that I have is obviously Ramon, because I just hated how he was even in this episode to begin with, and I didn't really want to see him again, and I don't even know why they decided to bring him back, but I don't know. And I also hated how he stole, like, Blight's luggage, and it was just like, what the heck. So yeah, and he's just annoying and a thief and all the other stuff that we already said. So yeah, and so the second.
Stupid.
What?
Don't forget that he's a stupid idiot.
Well, yeah, and he's also a stupid idiot, like Caesar said. So yeah, and so the second negative I have, which is the last negative that I have, is the robot parrot wanted to get the pets, because I just didn't like that part. So yeah. So yeah, so that was all my positive and negatives, and so I'm gonna give my overall score for this episode now. So I give it an 8 out of 10. So yeah, and so I'm gonna give my overall now, and the reason why I gave it an 8 out of 10, well, I didn't even write my overall thing down, but I guess I'll just make one up real quick right now. So yeah, so overall, this episode, it was really good, and the pets were all great as always. We got a pretty good song this episode, and we got some pretty funny moments too. So yeah, and besides like Ramon in this episode, the episode is actually pretty good. It's not like one of my favorite episodes, but it's still pretty good, and I would probably watch it again, like maybe. So yeah, I thought it was really good. So yeah, and so yeah, so that was my review of the episode called Planet on Rio. So yeah, so now Caesar's gonna give his thoughts on the episode. So are you ready, Caesar?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you have positives for this episode?
Well, only one funny positive,
Okay, what's your positive?
which is hearing your beautiful screaming of love and the same time shimmering, whatever it is that you call it, when there's Russell and Zoe together.
You mean when I was like laughing earlier and stuff?
Yeah, and not only that, you just like, yes!
Yeah. Cause
and the second part of it.
What? Well, I was gonna say something real quick.
Okay.
Before I continue. Well, guys, the thing is that I literally just got done watching this episode before doing the review. And I was watching the episode with Caesar, and since he was there watching the episode with me, I was just figuring why not do the review with him. So yeah. And when I was like fangirling over Russell and Zoe, you were just like, oh my god, right, Caesar? Right?
Yep.
So yeah, and you can continue.
Anyway, the second part of this whole shit is that my sweetheart, she just loves seeing bastards get what they deserve.
Yep.
And the third positive, might as well say, is I hope that the mustache-looking piece of shit dies, or I guess, what would they call it, a stroke.
Yeah.
So the only negative is the stupid parrot that looks like a freaking cuckoo clock.
Yeah.
And it looks like a piece of shit.
And do you think it's broken?
It's broken as shit.
And
I guess I could give it the episode.
yeah, but do you have any negatives before you give your score?
Oh.
Yeah, you're negative.
That's the only negative I have. That stupid parrot and that stupid guy.
Yeah. Okay, now give your score.
I want to give it a 8 out of 10.
And what's your
That is my sweetheart.
what's your overall?
I just say that the pets did a wonderful job, and the only thing I had a question is that what the fuck they had to dress up as planes, look like a fucking butterfly.
Yeah. Wait, should I say? Wait, huh?
The only thing I'm asking is, whose idea was that? Like, whose
Well,
idea?
Well, before you continue, are you comfortable with me like saying it though?
What?
Before you continue, are you comfortable with me saying it?
Sure.
Like saying your butterfly thing?
Yes.
Hey, well guys, the thing that you guys need to know about Caesar, well he already said that he's comfortable with me telling you guys, so yeah, so basically he's really scared of butterflies and stuff, and he just doesn't trust them, so yeah, you can continue, Caesar.
Anyways, whose idea was to put a butterfly, and good thing that butterfly in the episode is not as harmless. It's a harmless person, so it's good.
Yeah.
But because if they're not, I might as well scream for agony and telling that kill that thing with fire.
Yeah.
So it's now your turn to give it a score, sweetheart.
Well, I already gave it my score. So now we could, well now I'm gonna end the review, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I hope you all enjoyed me and Caesar's review on the episode called Planet on Rio. So yeah, and so the next episode that I'm gonna be reviewing on Friday, maybe if I have time on Friday to review, the episode, it's going to be called Littlest Bigfoot. So it's going to be an episode where the pets and they're all looking for Bigfoot, I guess. So that'll be kind of an interesting episode, right, Caesar?
This is going to get a bumpy ride in that episode.
Yep. And so, yeah. So that's going to be the episode I'm going to review Friday. But if I don't have time on Friday to review it, I'll review it on Sunday, like always. So, yeah. So I hope you all enjoyed the first review of 2017. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. And, yeah, I hope you all have an amazing, amazing new year. And, yeah, so... Caesar, do you want to wish everyone a Happy New Year?
Happy New Year!
And
we're signing up by saying this.
Wait, and I have to say, I'm gonna say Happy New Year too. Well, Happy New Year for me too, guys. So yeah. So this is Pet Shop Girl 78 and
here I'm speaking. We're signing out. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.